What's up, YouTube? Yasmin86. It's been a while. I think I missed like the last episode. Well, as far as recording wise, I didn't record the last review of Love and Hip Hop, but I did see it yesterday. If you guys don't know, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta comes on VH1 at 8 o'clock. Make sure you guys check it out. So I'm watching it last night. So I'm gonna give you like, I'm going off my mind. I don't have any notes or whatever, but like the big parts of the show, whatever. Well, it starts off with Mimi, and basically from what was going on in the past episodes, Mimi, I guess she's decided that she's done with Stevie, or should I say Steven, as Joshua calls him, Steven. And she's done with him. So basically it's like she's packing up all her stuff and she's like, I guess, moving out. So her friend, I think it was Adriana, comes in, and basically she's like, what are you doing? She's like, you know what, I'm tired of the situation between me, Stevie, and Jocelyn, and it's time for me to go. And she said, I'm not gonna lie to you right now by saying I don't love him and all this other stuff, and why wouldn't I want to be with him, because we have a child and we have this history together, whatnot, but I can't deal with it. So Adriana's like, well, what are you gonna do? Well, first Adriana was like, well, I've heard this before, what makes this time any different? She's just like, I don't know, basically, but I know I have to leave, or whatever. I don't know, I'm thinking it's his stuff, but okay, we'll get to that. But anyway, basically she was just like, she's fed up with what's going on with Stevie, and she can't be with him if he's gonna be with Jocelyn, blah blah blah. So they have that conversation. Then let's go to okay, Scrappy and Erica. Now what happened was, Scrappy had an asthma attack or whatever, he had asthma, and he called Erica from what they said, and he was like, you need to come see about me and take me to the hospital. So Erica was on her way to work, and she was like, well, I can't do that. So she got one of his homeboys to take him to the hospital and everything like that. So he feels some type of way about it, and he's telling his mom, Mama D, how he feels bad, like she's supposed to be his girl, whatever, and showing him affection, and how is she gonna leave him, to leave his friend to go take him to the hospital, and why she couldn't do it. She's all worried about her job or whatnot, and she don't really care about me. And then Mama D's like, yeah, what's wrong with her, she should have been there for you or whatnot, and she's really, you don't really need to be with her, or she's gonna treat you this way, blah blah blah. And I'm just like, Scrappy, really? I mean, asthma is a serious thing, but really, and then it doesn't help, because he talks to Bucky. Well, if you guys don't know, Bucky used to be on Flavor of Love. Oh, she say, don't call her Bucky, call her Shay. Girl, whatever, bye. But he's talking to her, and he's saying, well, how, his baby mama wasn't with, wasn't there for him when he had his asthma attack. And Bucky's like, well, why would she? She's not in a relationship with you. She's just your baby mama, blah, blah, blah. And then I feel some type of way, because I'm like, okay, Scrappy, you telling Erica, okay, if you want to be in a relationship with me, I need to see some affection from you. But she's saying it as, you left me for Diamond, so I want to, protect my heart. So I can't, what the hell is this? I can't give you everything. But, you got to show me, because I was hurt in the process. So she's not trying to give all herself to her, which I completely understand. So on one hand, Scrappy's like, well, you need to show me affection if you want to be with me, blah, blah. But then you go and somehow, I don't really want to be with Erica. I want to mess with Bucky and deal with her. They've been friends for years or whatever. It's like, okay, well, first of all, you need to tell Erica that you don't really want to be with her. You want to be with these other chicks, Bucky, whoever you want to be with. Don't make it her seem like, oh, well, on the reason why that you don't want to be with her because she's not showing affection, or the reason why you don't want to be with her because you want to be with Bucky and any other chick. So let's be real, like, really, Scrap, you're not mad because she the asthma thing, whatever. And then they had the fact where I guess Mama D was so-called supposed to be confronting Erica about why she wasn't at the hospital with Scrappy, and she went to work, and she's like, well, first of all, I didn't leave him. I was trying to get him to the hospital, so I had his friend come, and get him and take him to the hospital. And she said, okay, well, we're not going to talk about when I first had my, she was pregnant, I guess, the first time, whatever, and she had a miscarriage, and Scrappy left her in the hospital with his friend while he went off and flew somewhere and did a performance. And she was like, I didn't say anything then, but all of a sudden, because I do something, she said, I have to work, you know what I'm saying? I have to work to support me and my child, and I can't help I had to work, but I wouldn't leave him hanging. That's not what I'm gonna do. And then Mama D's like, you left my baby for dead. I'm like, girl, like she's doing real extra. It's not that serious. Erica was like, no, I'm not gonna let you sit here and talk to me any kind of way. You know, he's not right, blah blah blah. So they had that whole issue. And let's go to Carly. Well, okay, I'll talk about Stevie. Stevie goes and he's been blowing up Mimi phone, basically, whatever. But what happens is she goes and she talks to him. Suppose she drops his clothes off, you know, basically saying it's over. And they have the conversation. I'm just like, Mimi, why you even talking to him? So she's like, well, I don't need the drama. You know, I care for you, whatever, but I can't accept the fact that you still talking to Jocelyn. And Mimi was saying before how she was getting text messages from Jocelyn, saying, you know, just saying anything to her. And she was like, well, I just don't feel like, you know, you decide, her. Like, how you texting me saying any kind of thing you want to me, you know what I'm saying? I don't understand that. So she told Stevie J that. She was like, if she feels comfortable enough to be texting me, why is she texting me and threatening me and all this other stuff? And Stevie J's like, oh, she calling you, you know, I wouldn't allow her to threaten you or my family, talking about the daughter or whatnot. She's like, you know, I'm through with it, basically, as long as you continue to see Jocelyn. She said as long as you continue to see Jocelyn. I don't know if everybody peeped that. It's like, okay, just because he's dealing with Jocelyn, I'm not going to mess with you. How about he's just been dogging you out the whole time? It's not just been Jocelyn. It's been other chicks. How about you just leave him alone altogether? You don't need him. Like, I don't feel this. She feels this thing, I guess, because she has a child with him, that she has to be with him. And I don't understand that. No, if he's treating you wrong, Mimi, let it go. Just, girl, bye. And then Jocelyn a little crazy, but they have the thing with Stevie J. He's talking, he said that Carly wants to work with him, whatever, you know, because Stevie J is a producer. And he said he feels some type of way about Carly because, you know, she basically told Mimi that he was cheating with Jocelyn and all this other crap, whatever. So he said, oh, I decided to, you know, work with her because she's so-called signed the Cash Money now, her management. And so he has a discussion with her, and then he's like, okay, well, let me see what you got. So Carly's like, okay. I do not cannot start calling. She got up on stage. They meet in like this little cafe, whatever. And she goes, and I guess she calls herself rapping, singing. She sounds a hot mess. I'm just like, girl, sit down. And so while she's doing that, Jocelyn walks in, and she's just like giving a look like, okay, like why is she here? And Steve is like, well, I want you guys to work together. She's like, what? Why would I want to work with her? Why would you want to work with her? Blah blah blah. And then she said, well, she signed the Cash Money management or whatever. She said Joshua was like, okay, well, why can't she go work with Nicki Minaj? But I don't get it and all this other stuff. Joshua was reading her. She was like, well, why does she want to be artist? Ain't she too old? Like, she was just going on her. It was so funny. I don't like Joshua. People talk about Joshua, but Joshua's funny as I don't know what. But basically, she's like, I'll do you for Stevie. I'll work with her. I don't really like Carly, but because Stevie, I'll do a song with her. So Stevie's like, so, you know, they'll get together in the studio and they do that. So we have this issue with, basically, Erica goes and she has a discussion with Scrappy. And she's, Scrappy's telling her, well, I don't think it's wise for us to be together because, you know, you left me for, you know, to go work. You're not really, you know, into me like that. You're not showing any type of affection towards me because you left me at the hospital because of my asthma. She's just like, whatever. She said, you know, I'm tired of you always saying we not gonna work out because of this and that. And she was just basically mad. And the only reason why Scrappy's saying it, like I said, he don't want to be with Erica. He want to be with some other chick, but he's just making up some type of reason, stupid reason why they can't be together. And that was that issue. And he's basically like, I'm done, and you know, have a nice day. So then it was K Michelle and what's the girl, Rashida and Erica. They had a discussion. Erica was telling them what happened to Scrappy, and they was like, well, you think it's another chick? And she was like, nah, I don't think it's another chick. Girl, yes, it's always another chick. It's always another chick. That's when guys get bold and they want to say anything to you when they got some other chick. But if they don't, they keep quiet, basically. Anyway, so she's just like, you know, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't think it's another chick. And Rashida's like, well, that's not, y'all been through a lot for that just to be the one thing for him to say it's over. That's stupid. Anyway, Mimi sets up a date with Carly and K Michelle. As we know, K Michelle, she doesn't really like Carly because Carly been running around and telling different producers that she shouldn't mess with K Michelle because K Michelle's crazy. So they basically confront her. So they talking, and she's like, you know, basically, Carly, you talk too much. And they feel some type of way about how she's always in other people's business. And K Michelle was like, you know, stop going on her talking about that's why you got one deflated butt. And you don't even got a what's it, Wikipedia or whatever. I don't know, girl. She just started going on her. And so she was like, whatever, K Michelle, you just jealous. And K Michelle was like, what do I have to be jealous of? You are nothing. Like, who are you? Like, what are you doing? So Carly gets mad. She starts shaking the table. K Michelle said, "Ooh, she's shaking the table. Like, what is that supposed to be? Whatever." So then she goes, and I think K Michelle throws a napkin at her. And of course Carly gets up, and then they have security come in. K Michelle's in the bathroom, and then Mimi's talking to Carly, and she's like, and Mimi was like, well, she feels like, you know, you've been saying all this stuff about her. Carly was like, I don't care, you know, she just you basically, she wants to fight her. Carly ain't doing anything. She's just talking mess time. And then she was like, every time I see you. And I was like, every time you see what? Like, you gonna fight her? Like, you ain't do nothing there. She threw a napkin at you and security came. Like, I'm guessing they edited out a lot of stuff. I'm just like, ain't nothing happened, but whatever. But it's just like, this show is so ratchet and so much drama. And it's only what, I think like the 4th episode. And it's just like so much going on. I just don't understand. Like, just let Steven, let him be with Jocelyn. Mimi, just leave him alone. And Erica, she need to get hip that he don't really want to be with her. He's trying to say, you know, it's because she's not giving affection, but that ain't the main reason he want to go mess with Bucky. And I just be like, be honest with her. At least let her know that, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's my review, and hopefully I'll make another video. See you guys later. Peace.